Sitting with your eyes closed. Start clearing your mind of any thoughts. Whatever is happening in your life now, allow yourself to disconnect from that. Being here and now. Start noticing your breath flowing in and out. And I would like to invite you now to think of an image, a picture of a beautiful view. It can be sunset, sunrise, the ocean and waves, mountains, forest. The view that is really unique and mesmerizing, completely stunning. Focus on that picture, the light, little details. Can you see it? And then notice, how does it feel in your body? How do you feel when you look at that beautiful view? Can you feel warmth, comfort? Do you feel soft and relaxed? Notice that sensations and try to remember them. Looking at that view, what you can feel, where do you feel it? Slowly start moving your head to the right, and then actively reach with your left fingers to the floor, stretching the side of your neck. If you want, you can place your right hand on the side of your head and pull your head slightly, and then turning your face towards your armpit, stretching the left side and the back of your neck. Lift your head up and change sides. Right fingers on the floor and dropping your head to the left. Maybe bringing your hand to the side of your head, gently pulling, and then turning your face towards your armpit. And slowly come up and transition to your hands and your knees, tabletop. From here, you're gonna bring your right knee to your chest and step your right foot between your hands, coming to lunge. Just take a moment, allow your hips to drop towards the floor. Take a few breaths and slowly coming up and bringing your arms to the front, bringing your left elbow underneath your right. So Garudasana, eagle arms. If you can, wrap your forearms and join your palms. If that's not happening, just keep your elbows bent and your hands reaching up. And then unwrap. Place your hands down. Step with your right foot outside your right hand. We're gonna do some small movements with your hips, maybe from one side to the other, or gentle circles, movements in your hips. And then finding stillness. When you're ready, you can lower onto your forearms or stay up on your hands. If you want, maybe rolling your foot to the pinky edge, so lifting the sole of your foot off the mat, if there is space for that. And then bringing your hands down and walking your foot towards your left hand. So you're gonna bring your shin and your knee to the mat, coming into pigeon. If your right hip is lifted a lot, you can place a bolster or block underneath. And then slowly lowering your chest and your head down. And being here, notice all that you feel in your body. How does it feel? Any tightness, tension? Can you notice also what's happening in your mind if you feel like I should stretch more often? Is there any judgment? And can you just soften? Next, inhale slowly, coming up, place your hands down and lift your right leg, coming back into tabletop, and from here into downward facing dog. Maybe paddle your feet, bending one knee then another. Notice the difference between your right and left hip, and then back to tabletop. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Left foot between your hands, coming into lunge, maybe pressing with your hips towards the front of the mat, lowering them. Take a moment. And then bringing your hands to your leg and lifting your torso, bringing your arms up. This time, right elbow under left. If you can, wrap your forearms. Don't have to. Keep your elbows bent and in line with your shoulders, or maybe lifting them higher if there is space for that. And then unwrap. Place your hands down. Step your left foot outside your left hand. And again, start with some movements with your hips, maybe from side to side or circles, whatever feels good for you. When you're ready, coming into stillness. If you're ready, you can lower onto your forearms, or you can just stay up on your hands. Notice how this side feels. And again, what's happening in your mind? Can you focus on the breath? And slowly coming up onto your hands and walking your left foot towards right hand, lowering your shin and your knee to the mat, dropping your hips down. Again, if you want, placing a bolster or a blanket underneath your left hip for more support, and then lowering your belly, your chest, your forehead down. And can you now bring this beautiful image of nature, the stunning view? So when you look at it, you are mesmerized. You don't think that it would look better if the light was softer or if that grass was shorter. It is perfect just the way it is. Can you now look at your body in the same way? As completely beautiful, exactly the way it is. No judgment, no need for improvement. Stunning, perfect, and mesmerizing. Slowly coming up, place your hands down, place your left leg next to your right, and then coming up into downward facing dog. Again, paddle your feet, maybe bending one knee then another. Notice the feelings. Taking full breath to stretch out, Sit bones high. And look between your hands and slip your right foot outside your right hand, left foot outside your left hand. We're gonna come into Malasana. So we're gonna stay here a little bit longer. If you need support, you can place a bolster blanket, couple of them underneath your bum. You can place also rolled blanket underneath your heels if they are lifted. When you're ready, bringing your elbows inside your knees and keeping your chest lifted so your spine is long. At the same time, allowing your hips to be heavy, magnetizing towards the floor. Notice your thoughts. Can you let go of any judgment? Place your right hand down, lift your left arm up, twisting towards the left. If there is space for that, you can go for a bind, bringing your arms back and clasping your hands. And come back to the center and on the other side. Twisting. If you want, bringing your arms back. It's not happening, it is perfectly fine. Come back to the center. And then we're gonna slowly lower, so watching that from the side. Reach with your arms forward, slightly round through your back and bringing your bum gently to the mat. Bring your legs forward and then bend your right knee, placing your right foot inside your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift your chest, and then exhale to fold. Okay, so here, if you want, you can bend your knee and grab your foot. Try to find your belly resting on your thigh. So if you need to bend your knee to do that, then do so. Try to keep your foot flexed. And breathe. No judgment. Completely perfect. Inhale to look up. Exhale, come all the way up, and we're just gonna change sides. The right leg straight, left foot inside your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. And again, if you want, bend your knee, maybe removing the flashes from underneath your bum. Allow your neck to relax and your head to drop. Focus on the breath. Soften. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come all the way up. Okay, now open your legs wide. Keeping your feet flexed and your heels actively pressing down into the mat. Find the forward tilt in your pelvis. Take breath and then walk with your fingers forward. It doesn't matter how far you can go. If your back is rounded a lot, maybe you want to place a bolster or a blanket underneath your bum. And then just folding to your degree. And slowly walking with your hands to your right leg. Folding over your right leg. And walking with your hands through the center to your left leg, folding over your left leg. And slowly walk your hands to the center as far as you can. Maybe you will notice that you can walk a little bit farther. Notice your face. Allow everything to soften. Slowly come back up. Bring your legs together and then place them straight in front of you. You're gonna fold forward. Remove the flashes from underneath your bum if you want to. Inhale to lengthen. Lift your chest and then exhale to fold. Here, bend your knees and grab your feet. Feel your belly and your chest connecting with your legs. Drop your head down. When you feel that you can go deeper, walking your sit bones back. And that way, bringing your legs towards straight. But at any point when you notice that your belly and your chest is disconnecting from your legs, don't go any deeper. Taking full breath in and out. Soften. Next inhale, look up. Exhale, come all the way up. From here, you're gonna transition onto your back and lie next to the wall. So, finding the wall. And then bringing your bum as close to the wall as you can, lifting your legs up. And you're gonna open your legs wide again, your knees straight, and close down your eyes. And you can stay here for as long as you can, as you want. Allow yourself to relax and soften.